Welcome back to my Road to Completion Guide for Control. This is episode 11. We have a little bit of a run that we need to make at this point. There's an elevator that we're trying to get to. We're going to take that up to the 4th floor, and as soon as we make it to the 4th floor, there's going to be an NPC that I want you guys to talk to on the right. That's going to allow us to pick up a side mission called Fridge Duty. Then there's a control point I want you guys to cleanse. That's going to be your 18th control point out of 25.
Something wrong with your plan doing inside. Marshall made something I'm doing fault, but how much of the current did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing?
Oh, thanks.
Alright guys, the next thing that we need to do is take out all these enemies on the bridge. As soon as we cross over the bridge, there's an object of power that we need to interact with, and then we're going to hit a boss fight. The boss is called Salvador. I will of course come back in with commentary explaining to you guys a really simple way to defeat that boss, so I'll talk to you then.
Shoot the kill!
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
So this is the Salvador boss fight, okay? Notice exactly what I'm doing here, guys. I'm falling down to the left-hand side of the map. You guys can pick the right-hand side if you want to. But notice when I hit these enemies with the launch ability, they have very little health when they fall to the floor, and I'm able to use my seize ability to take control of them, and they're gonna start either distracting the boss or doing damage to the boss. Now, to be honest with you guys, the enemies are not going to do a ton of damage to the boss. You can see in the bottom of the screen there that they've done a little bit of shield damage to the boss, but not a lot. The main reason why you're seizing them is to distract the boss, okay? And to also make sure that they're not putting any damage on you. See what I mean? You want this to end up being a one-on-one fight between you and the boss, okay? And instead of having to kill all these enemies normally, try to seize them. At least they're going to be helping you out along the way, or like I said, providing a little bit of distraction from the boss, keeping you safe. But you don't have to kill them all. That's the main thing. You don't have to worry about them putting damage on you, and that's going to make this fight a lot easier. I also want you to take note that I haven't really moved from this position the entire fight, and I won't move from this position until it's just a 1v1 between me and the boss. Does that make sense? Once all these enemies are dead, the boss will become super aggressive on you. The boss will know where your location is. So at that point, you're going to have to move. But as long as these enemies are on the map and you can keep seizing them, you can pretty much stay in one spot. And another reason why you want to utilize this strategy is because of health, okay? When the boss becomes aggressive on you and you have to move, notice where all the health elements are. This is all the enemies that either you killed or the boss killed when you had the enemies on your side. They're either going to be on the perimeter or down the middle. That's where all the health is going to be. So as you guys run around this room trying to avoid the boss, you're going to constantly be picking up health. And that is how you take down Salvador. Remember, it's all about making sure all the small enemies are dead, whether you kill them or the boss kills them because they're your friend. Then you just want to work the perimeter, work your cover, make sure that you guys are safe. Notice that I'm launching and then going back into cover. See how we just took off a lot of health? So now I know that I need to find me some health. Boom, there it is. Then I'm going to go back into cover. See that? So I'm going to grab an object while I'm behind cover, peek out of cover, throw it, and then go back into cover. Just like that, guys. You just want to rinse and repeat that until you take down Salvador, and then we're going to go up there and interact with the TV.
Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does. Okay.
Alright, so we're back in the astral plane, and at this point we're going to learn how to levitate, okay? Notice in the bottom left hand side of the screen, hold X to levitate. This takes some getting used to, guys. I remember when I first levitated in this game, it felt awkward to me, but eventually it grows on you guys and you'll be very familiar with how this mechanic works. I'm showing you here that you can run out this obstacle course, or you can just levitate all the way across, and I would encourage you guys to use this time to make sure that you guys can levitate across these large gaps, okay? Not necessarily because we're gonna be doing that in the game, but it'll get you guys very familiar with how to levitate, the mechanic behind it all, if that makes sense. Just make sure that you guys use this time wisely. Remember, if you fall off, you'll just be reset to the beginning. You can try it again, but try to levitate across the astral plane instead of running it out. And I think if you guys can do that, you'll be pretty comfortable with this mechanic and you can move on, okay? So we'll go ahead and exit the astral plane. That'll give you guys the trophy Rising Thought.
Okay. Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Alright guys, at this point we want to backtrack to the bridge, and then we're going to go up a floor. You guys know we're currently on floor 4. We want to make it to floor 5. There's going to be a couple of combat sequences along the way that I want you guys to take care of, and then we're going to interact with the control panel, and that's going to wrap up mission number 6. That'll give you guys the trophy My Brother's Keeper.
So close.
Hello? Are you there, Jesse?
I have to see my brother.
As soon as you guys get that trophy, of course, you're going to be picking up mission 7, the face of the enemy. We're going to be working on that in the next episode. But let's go ahead and quit to our main menu so we can make it back to the control point extremely fast. And then we're going to upgrade another ability. I want you guys to upgrade launch explosives. That's going to be your 12th ability out of 43. So now let's go ahead and fast travel to the NSC power plant upper level. Okay, we're going to be picking up a hidden location. Hidden locations are basically free ability points. Okay, it's not like you have to complete a mission, kill a bunch of enemies, or solve a puzzle. All you have to do is find the hidden location and it gives you guys an ability point. We're going to be picking these up because we want to pad our stats a little bit. We want to have enough to be able to upgrade our abilities by the time we get to the end of the game. And these hidden locations are going to help us out, okay? Notice what we're doing here, just climbing to the top of this tower, and as soon as you guys reach the very top, you'll get a prompt on screen that says that you found a hidden location, and you'll also be picking up an ability point. And if you notice, before you found this hidden location, you only had 2 ability points. But since you have that extra ability point from finding the hidden location, now you have 3. And that's going to be enough to upgrade another ability called Health 2. That's going to give you 13 of the 43 abilities you need to pop those trophies. And then you're also going to be picking up another personal mod slot. That'll be your 3rd personal mod slot, and that's going to give you the trophy Career Development for unlocking all 3 personal mod slots. You go ahead and fast travel back over to the upper Panopticon, upgrade that ability, Health 2. Let's wrap up this episode, guys. I will see you back here in episode 12. You guys be good.